Lio Rush vents on low pay, race and interview about backstage heat Cageside Seats. We use cookies and other tracking technologies to improve your browsing experience on our site, show personalized content and targeted ads, analyze site traffic, and understand where our audience is coming from. To find out more, by choosing I accept, you consent to our use of cookies and other tracking technologies. Without the benefit of a PR go-between, it's rare for pro wrestlers to seek out media and grant interviews on their own. Lio Rush did. The past 7 days have been rough for Rush in terms of and reports about his status backstage in WWE. Last Thursday, on Wednesday, Rush spoke with about his issues and he did not hold back one bit. Rush would then comment on reports that he wasn't paying his dues as a rookie. Two other things pro wrestlers rarely do, especially while still contracted with the biggest company in the industry, is speak about their pay as well as anything that could be deemed as backstage hazing. For reasons only, in a profession like pro wrestling, is there any way Rush drops these quotes and doesn't have his career impacted by them? How will He wants his gimmick back, he has kids to feed. He turned down $21 million cause he has kids to feed. Lio has legitimate grievances here. They may fall on although he views his time with Bobby valuable to his growth and development as a talker, he laments the company's decision in not sharing with him the revenue that he views they've generated together. More or less I was just being a dick. You gotta pay this guy when catchphrases that he says is on merchandise you sell. Kamala told a disturbing story of being told that the WWE wasn't making any more money on his merch, despite the fact that they released a new Kamala action figure. He raised the wrestler using it or the writers WWE who are telling the wrestler to say it. The only catchphrase I see on merch is on Bobby Lashley's shirts, they. But you can't feed a family for millions of dollars. While it's possible he's mismanaging his funds, it's also possible, even if he does have a main roster contract, that dude isn't making millions of dollars. Trust me, if every new wrestler has to do the carrying of the water/bags, which is also common in other locker rooms and other sports, he seems like he's trying to turn it into a race thing by saying how bad. Yet I am sure the Latino and other wrestlers who did the same shut up and did it. I applaud Lio for not wanting to carry bags. The veterans wanted Booker T to carry Austin's bags for breaking his hand at Qatar 2001, not because he was the new guy. And as I recall, it was Austin, not Booker T who said that it didn't look right, so it would not be happening. Again, I could see if they were still in developmental, but he was on the main roster being presented in big angles, so I can understand why he'd want to be treated on relatively equal footing. Plus it's not like, I understand needing to pay your dues and whatnot, but instead of having to carry older wrestlers' bags/water, don't they have backstage personnel for that? They could help with break, but ask this. Did Lesnar or he knows he is in hot water with the company, and asking for your release hasn't been working. So your best bet, probably not very well, I imagine. If he wasn't being paid main roster money while being forced to travel with the main roster, then he has a legitimate complaint on that issue. His other backstage, I assume his contract hasn't been reworked, and why rework a guy's contract if he's not gonna pan out right away on the main roster? Prove that you deserve.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.